Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a happy Tuesday to you all, or happy whatever day of the week it is that you are watching this on. This is one of, I'm trying to think in terms of like collaborative pieces we've gotten. We've gotten a handful of collabs already this year, but I feel like this one, for me at least, has been the most anticipated collaborative project so far this year. Because we get kind of two great, tremendously talented vocalists with two very different musical styles coming together for a little collaborative piece one time titled Officially Cool, featuring Mr. Bang Yedam, who went solo at the end, towards the end of last year. Very cool voice, very cool type of music. And then Miss Winter of aespa, Miss Minjong, who also has a very unique voice, very different to Yedam's. So I'm very curious to see how they come together. That's one. I'm very curious to see what type of genre of music they decide to go for, because two very different vocals. What type of genre are they going to go for? And three, I'm ready for some vocal harmonies, because when you've got two people coming together that are this vocally talented and we don't get harmonies, that is a crime against humanity, I think. So harmonies, genre, and just vocal magic. That's what I'm looking forward to. So let's get into it. I don't actually know which intro I want to use for this. Let's do the solo one. All right, here we go. Right. I should probably, you know what? After we're done watching it, and once we take it over to the outro screen, I'm gonna take a look at song credits, because I'm very curious to see who had a hand in working on this. Because Yedam is more than capable of writing his own stuff, but I want to see if Winter got a hand involved with it. Very interested to find that out. But I have to listen to the song first, so here we go! 며칠이 지났어 You and I 괜찮아 우리 가끔 전화도 하지 all night Why not? Okay All night Yeah 말했잖아 편할 거라고 이제 Oh, we're getting started early with the two-part vocals. Okay 볼수 있게 됐잖아 헤어지는 이유 A, B, C, D, E처럼 쉽게 말해 남 감정 없어 유치하게 I'm not We got the harmonies, baby! And there's the vocal magic! Ooh. Unison vocals broken apart by little ad-libs. I like the ABAB sections in this, because they change so quickly. Oh, the little run! Oh, and the mixing is gorgeous. And I love the variety of vocal moments we're getting. Unison, harmony, AB like back and forth call and response. Just like solid verses or bars. It's like, oh. Lovey-dovey, baby, baby. That's what they call us so silly. Little diverging vocal section. Oh, it's so smooth. It's so pretty. even the background vocals are going ABAB. Choir, hello? Oh my goodness, it's vocally perfect. That's very, very, very nice. I kind of want to go again. Go from the beginning again. I think this song does something very difficult sound very easy. Like, just in general, usually when we have a duet piece like this, especially, I don't know, like, usually I feel like the trend is you have the main artist do the entire verse, maybe get the feature artist jumping in on some like ad-libs here and there, but you don't really show your hand. And by showing your hand, I mean bring in the second artist or the feature artist until the second verse when they have their section. So to have the song start off and go immediately bring in the second vocal and have the second vocal just really jump in pretty quickly and then take over the song, and we haven't even finished the first verse yet. That's, I feel like, really hard to pull off smoothly, because now you have the question of, okay, they've already switched. How are they going to bring Yedam back in? And how are they going to play off each other for the rest of the song? Because they've already done this already. This is usually the type of mixing or the arrangement you would have in, like, the second pre-chorus, I feel like, usually. And also, the song, the composition of the song is so good for a duet of this nature because it's not the busiest instrumental part in the world, so it lets the vocals carry the song. And when you have two vocalists of that caliber come together and make a song, you don't want the instrumentals getting in the way. There's certain parts throughout the song where, for me, I'm so invested in the vocals, I don't hear the instrumental part at all. That's very cool to me. See what I mean? They just keep changing the song and the formula for the vocal combination up, and it's so quick, but nothing feels out of place. I think that's so hard to pull off properly, and it makes it like this song was written with a duet in mind and is executed so well to the point you can't listen. For me, I can't listen to it without thinking there's going to be a second vocalist in it. It's that tightly knit together for me. Oh. Diverged and then bring them together. Like, even here, the instrumentals ramped up the most that it has throughout the entire song because it's the chorus. But you really only feel the beat part of it. The actual melodic part in the instrumental is super far back in the mix, and it lets the vocals do the talking. And even the vocal parts, you get your proper vocal melodic parts, and you get a little bit of like talk singing. You can feel the conversation going back and forth between the two artists, and like figuratively and literally you can feel the conversation going on, because it's not just in the composition style where they do keep switching the vocalists back and forth, but the tone the vocalists are taking sometimes switches into a more conversational one than a melodic one. It's just Each vocalist gets their chance to shine. And just like this pre-chorus, this song just almost disappears. It's a combination of these two together. It's like, it's most noticeable in the chorus when they're in unison, but Yedam's like really buttery, almost like rich tone, mixed with the slight breathiness of Winter. You bring those two together, it's like one artist fills the, it's like, so you have like a sliding chart, right? Tone and like color and volume and like power. It's like they're on both ends of the spectrum and they average each other out every single time. And I think that's so neat. Digital vocal harmony in the background, very subtle. Split the vocal parts again. And they each individually get their moments to shine throughout it. It's perfect. It's genuinely perfect. Actually, no, what would make it even more perfect is if we got an entire album of these two together. That's great. That's very, very, very nice indeed. And it's, I think the song is perfectly written for the two. Like, you've got the kind of smoothness that I feel like Yedam pulls off really well. But then Winter jumps on the track and she sounds right at home with it. And I think it's written in a way where they've taken the strengths of both artists, and instead of finding a middle ground, and like middle ground through, what is that called? When you have to like give up something for the other? Compromising? They found a mutual ground without taking any compromises. They've taken the strongest points of everyone and just said, hey, we're just gonna put them, triangulate them kind of off the grid up here, and it's gonna sound perfect. Final product. Absolutely no qualms whatsoever, and that is going on the playlist and the year-end rankings list immediately. And hopefully we get to hear more from either or both of them soon enough in the near future, because, well, both of them impressed last year for me. Yedam and his solo stuff, very fun to listen to. Winter, as part of the aespa ensemble, had pretty busy year last year. The musical was terrific. So very much looking forward to what they have in store for us moving forward. But that is it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to maybe brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.